Hey guys, today I'm filming a get ready with me video using all of my new NYX products, which I'm so excited to try these things out on camera with you guys. And I'm also going to be using the Naked Flush palette and the Naked Basics palette from Urban Decay, which I mentioned I was going to have these in a get ready with me, and I didn't get any new cheek or eye products from NYX, so I thought this would be the perfect time to test these out with you guys. The first thing we're starting with is primer. I got the NYX Shine Killer and Pore Filler. If you guys have tried these out, please let me know how you like them. I have an idea, but I'm not exactly sure, so I'm going to take the Shine Killer first, and this is just clear, and I'm going to rub it between my fingers, and I'm going to apply it on the oily part. So my temples get really oily, which is weird, I know. So I'm going to apply it to my temples, to the middle of my forehead, and I'm just applying like a really small amount, and a little bit above my eyebrows because that gets oily during the day. And then on my nose, right around here is where I get the most oily and where my foundation tends to break up sometimes. And then I'm going to take a little bit and put it on my chin because that is the other place I get really oily. So pretty much my T-zone plus my temples. Next I'm going to take the Pore Filler. I'm just going to apply this. This kind of looks like the Benefit Professional. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. And I'm going to press this in on my nose and on my cheeks because I have huge pores. I honestly do. It's really gross. And makeup can sink into them. So I want to do my best to fill them. Then I'm going to take some of this on my cheeks. I have a lot of pores in this area. And I'm hoping that this is going to work well because I need it. So for foundation, I'm going to use my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Bone. I'm going to apply this off camera and then come back. I have my first impression demo that I'll link in up here. And so if you want to see me apply that, you can check that video. So now you can see I've applied my foundation. I'm going to move on to concealer. So I'm going to use the NYX HD Concealer in Porcelain under my eyes and on the center of my face to brighten. I've heard really great things about this from a lot of people, but Shades of Cassie really raved about it, saying that it was a dupe of the MAC Pro Longwear, which I also have, but I have that in my skin tone, and this one is a brighter shade. But I'm using this to conceal and brighten under my eyes. So I'm thinking of making a tag video, which I'm kind of excited about that, but it makes me nervous. I want to make sure it's good because, you know, I want it to, you know, be popular. I think it's fun. It's a tag video all about blush, which is my favorite makeup product. And it's only going to be 10 questions because I think that's a pretty good amount. A lot of tags are 10 questions. I think that's good because it's not too many and not too little. So what do you guys think about that? Would you guys do it in the comments or make a video if I made a blush tag video? I'm really hoping so. I'm thinking of making it. I've already come up with the questions and everything, but I'm thinking of posting it in February. So I've got a little while to figure it out, but what would you guys think about that? Because I don't know, I've gotten kind of excited about it because blush is my favorite makeup item and it's my true weakness, so I think it would be a fun tag. And I made the questions similar to the Crazy About Lipstick tag, like inspired by that, because I don't have a ton of lipstick. I don't wear lipstick every day, but that tag was still applicable to me because of the type of questions. So that's what I'm doing with this blush video too, is going through, making the question something that people that only have a couple blushes can still answer it. You know, you don't have to have a million blushes for this video. So I'm hoping that, you know, it will make it more of I'm hoping that it will make my video something that can relate to a lot more people. So I'm pretty excited about it. Let me know what you guys think. So the next thing I'm using is the NYX Wonder Pencil. I am going to use, the reason that this is called a Wonder Pencil is because it's supposed to do a million things. You can use it as an inner rim brightener, a spot concealer, a reverse lip liner. I've been using it to carve out my brows, but today I'm going to use it for all 4 purposes and see how it works. So I'm going to use this to spot conceal. I'm going to double pimple above my eyebrow. So we will spot conceal that. And I got one right here. Luckily my skin's pretty tame right now. I broke out really bad around Thanksgiving break. Which sucked. I always tend to break out in the winter more than the other times of the year, which is weird. Okay. That's about all I need for spot concealing, so I'm going to blend it. It worked pretty good. This comes in light, medium, and dark, I believe. I think it works pretty good. I don't have a ton of pimples to work with today, which I'm very grateful for. So, yeah, I will use that throughout this video for the other steps like I mentioned, but that was it for spot concealing. So then I'm going to do my eyebrows to let my foundation set a little bit so it's not too tacky. And I'm going to use the NYX Eyebrow Shaper. I just got a new one of these, but this is my old one. I've not finished it yet, so I don't need to use the new one yet. So I'm just going to draw this on. I absolutely love it. And I don't apply too much, so it doesn't make my eyebrows crunchy or anything. I just apply enough to keep them in place, and I think it helps make powder stick to my brows much better. So I really love it. I think it's a great product. I know Anastasia makes a clear brow wax, but this does the exact same thing. So, yep, I'm just going to fill in my brows really quick with MAC Omega. Guys, I'm sorry it's so bright right now. I don't know what to do about it. I've been trying to move around the room, so I really apologize if this is bright. When I get back to school, my lighting will be back to normal. And I just hate that the lighting is not perfect. It's so upsetting to me. But yeah, like when I get back to school, my lighting will be back to normal. But I hope it's good enough. It just washes me out, but the products themselves are still showing up accurately. So now I'm going to take this and go around my eyebrow with it. And it glides really well. I'm just going to blend it with my finger. And like I said, I bought this pencil to clean up my brows and to use it instead of my jumbo pencil in milk, but I'm glad that I'm trying it out for other uses as well. So then I got 2 powders. I got the Set It Don't Fret It and the Stay Matte But Not Flat. I'm going to use this Set It Don't Fret It in my Jordana Get Ready With Me, which will be next week. So check back if you want to see me use that. But today I'm going to use the Stay Matte But Not Flat. But today I'm going to use a Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation in the shade Nude. This is the second lightest shade. I was going to get Ivory, but it was sold out. So I'm just going to take my e.l.f. stippling brush and apply this to my face with my e.l.f. powder brush, not stippling brush. Emily Noel raves about this, so I really wanted to try it out. I'm on the hunt for the best drugstore powder. I just, you know, I get really oily, but sometimes mattifying powders cake on me. So I'm hoping that this one will be perfect. So now I've set my makeup. So now I'm going to move on to my Naked Flush palette from Urban Decay. I'm going to take my e.l.f. stippling brush and I'm going to take the bronzer from this palette and use it, you know, the same way that I use my Benefit Hoola, and just bronze my face, the perimeters of my face. And I'm glad that I have this because whenever I run out of my Benefit Hoola, this is what I'm going to use. Take a little bit more on my neck. Then I'm going to take my NYX blush in Taupe, which is not new, as you can tell. I've hit pan on it, and I'm going to contour with that in my Sigma F05 small contour brush. I love this product. Alright, oh, it's so bright. I'm so mad. I'm sorry, guys. Then I'll try to edit the lighting, but we'll see. Then I'm going to take the blush, my Duo Fiber F15 Blush Fresh. Oh gosh, I applied way too much. Then I'm going to take this highlighter and my e.l.f. blush brush and dust that on my cheekbones. Alright, so now we're going to do the eyes, and the lighting is much better for the eyes. This is what everything looks like close up now that the lighting is a little bit better. Hope you guys can see this all right. I love the way my skin looks. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so now moving on to the eyes, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Eyelid Primer all over my lids up to the brow bone. And I'm going to do a very basic look with this Naked Basics because you can't do too much with it, I don't think, but I've really been enjoying it. I'm going to take the shade here, Walk of Shame, and just apply that with my MAC 239 brush all over my lid. I'm not going to use any bases for this look because these eyeshadows are so pigmented, I don't think that they need it. Alright, we've got that. Then I'm going to take my Sigma E45 Small Taper Blending and Naked 2 and apply this as my transition color. This shade is alright. I liked it more in the swatch than I do on my eyes, but I think I'm just, I love my Matte Sing from the Balm Meet Matte Nude palette so much that, this just doesn't quite compare, but it's still very nice. Then I'm going to use my e.l.f. blending brush and this color Faint and just apply this right into the crease. This is a really pigmented color. I love this shade. Then I'm going to take my F30 pencil brush and the shade Crave, apply this to the outer corner, which is super pigmented. So I'm going to blend this, obviously. We need it to be a little bit more blended. Alright, the lighting has changed again. I'm so sorry guys, please bear with me through this. I'm so frustrated about it. I'm not being able to find any good lighting at home. But like I said, when I go back to school it'll be better. Then I'm going to use Foxy, which is like a yellowy toned highlight, and get up under my brow bone. And then I'm going to take the lightest color, Venus, which has a little bit of shimmer in it, and apply it to my tear duct. So I actually just used every color in this palette, and that's the way that I've been wearing it, and I liked it. So I'm going to do eyeliner and mascara and then come back for lip products. So here are the finished eyes, and I did use my Wonder Pencil to line my waterline. I thought it worked really well, just as well as my Rimmel liner. So now I'm going to try on the 3 lip products that I have, and I'm going to use my NYX Wonder Pencil as a reverse lip liner, which will just clean up your lips. I think this would be really nice, especially if you're wearing red lipstick or any deep color. And I like it for me because I have this white puff ring around my lips, and I really hate it, so that will be good for me. So here's my NYX Butter Lip Balm in Parfait we'll try on. It actually has pretty decent pigmentation, so you guys can see that. Like the texture. Then I'm going to try Creme Brulee Butter Gloss. Actually really pretty pinky nude, really natural. It's like this. Then I'm going to try Vanilla Cream Pie, just a pretty pink. So this is a finished look. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye guys.